I'm Selina. I am a real human who plays D&D, and I work at Adigy. We just finished our D&D campaign, and I'm rolling for a new character, and I had kind of an okay roll. But I figured while I'm setting up my new character, why not also talk about VPP? It's in the name, D&D and VPP. So VPP is an acronym. It stands for the Volume Purchasing Program, which is now called Apps and Books. It lives in Apple Business or Apple School Manager, whichever flavor you use, and it's a way for enterprises or schools to mass deploy applications or books from the App Store to the devices of their end users. It's pretty cool, and it's a good way to make sure your students or your employees don't have to put up money for paid applications or manage things with the App Store. It all works through a token that you download and upload into your MDM. This token communicates with an API that Apple provides that looks at information such as where does the token live? How many apps do you have? How many licenses do you have? Is the license revocable? Does that mean you can assign it or reassign it, or is it a one-time use? Who's using those licenses? Things like that. It's super useful. It's really important that your token only lives in one server, because the way it works is the MDM reaches out to Apple and is like, hey, what's up? How many apps do I have? And Apple communicates back saying, this is the information. If you upload your token to another MDM server, that location URL changes, and Apple's sending that response to someone else, and we're just left hanging going, well, I sent a request, did you do the thing? So that's kind of how it works on the back end. There's two APIs. There's API v1, which is the older version of the Apps and Books API that some MDMs still use. And there's API v2, which is a little bit faster, a little bit more reliable, and a way more efficient that other MDMs use. It's a really cool program that I personally love, and we're going to talk more about it in later videos. But that's the brief history, very brief history of what VPP is, why some people like me still says VPP. It's because we've been around since before the rename of Apps and Books.